All right, we are now at the next segment. Um, Actually, let's watch KSO's dad because this is a little thing. I just want to watch KSO's dad snitch on him. I've been seeing this everywhere, and this nigga's dad was an informant and snitched on bro. He snitched on both his sons. So, I mean, them streets, bro. Them streets is cold, bro. So let's watch this shit.
You love your family, Mr. Robinson. That's what we just heard, right?
Yes.
I guess you love yourself. Right? Yes or no, sir?
Of course.
Man, nah, that's crazy. I don't have kids, so I don't know the essence or feeling of you want to put your kids before yourself. I feel like most parents I know live with that. Like if they were put in a situation and they had to choose themselves or their kids, they would choose them kids. They would choose their kids over themselves because they have that much love and like like they want their kids to be a better version of them regardless, you know what I mean, through whatever. So
Self-love first, right?
Over your children.
That's the law of nature. Love yourself first.
listen, I got nephews, I got nephews, bro. I got nieces. And I kid you not, man. I look at my nephews like my kids, so it's like, you know, I will put my nephews before me, bro. You know what I mean? So for this nigga to put himself before his kids is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, that's a crazy statement to say, bro.
You're cooperating in this case, correct, sir?
Correct.
This is not your first cooperation, is it?
No.
They ain't know daddy was a snitch. They thought their dad was a gangster, man. That's the crazy part. They dad was, well, I think they're gonna say it, but he was doing life and then that shit got cut short. They thought their dad was a gangster, man. Literally, little did they know, their dad was a snitch, bro.
You've somewhat made a career out of it, have you not?
I wouldn't say career.
Well, you first testified against an officer, Officer Eric Sinclair, back in... Overall. Back in 1999, right?
Oh shit. 1999 is crazy. 1999 is crazy. Bro been snitching for over, it's about to be 30 years, bro. He was snitching before his kids was alive, bro. Nah.
Did I do what?
Testified against Officer Eric Sinclair back in 1999.
Snitching before the 2000s is crazy, bro. That's crazy work, bro. The first nigga I knew that snitch was like 6ix9ine, bro. That was when Snitch 9 was the first one that made it acceptable. This nigga, him and Charleston White been snitching since the 90s, bro. Those are two unicorns.
No, I didn't.
Came forward with information.
Yeah.
The officer evidently didn't take it to trial, correct?
Correct.
But your cooperation, your testifying to the federal government caused him to enter a plea, right?
I'm not going to agree with that.
Okay. Well, what you probably will agree with is that your sentence was dramatically reduced, right?
Nah, this is crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Just out here trying to do the right thing, and they shitting on bro. I ain't gonna lie, they shitting on this man, bro. Right in front of his kids, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it true that before you talked to the federal government, what you were facing back in 1999, you could have gotten up to life imprisonment, correct?
Yes.
And it was reduced to 10 years.
Anyone that get a reduced sentence like that, bro, it's a red flag, bro. Anyone that gets something crazy reduced like that and they get released soon after, red flag, bro. That nigga's snitching, bro.
Right?
No.
Substantial reduction?
My time was reduced to 22 years.
How much did you serve?
About 10 years and 3 months, 4 months.
So from life to an ultimate actual serving sentence of about 10 years.
Yes, well, it was a law change, and that's how my time got reduced again.
Well, and your cooperation, sir.
Yeah.
So pretty good deal you made for yourself.
Yeah.
You've also worked as a confidential informant for police, haven't you?
Yep.
And you're cooperating in this particular case because it will help you, right?
Right.
And you were arrested, I think you told us roughly September of 2020.
September 10th, 2020.
September 10th, it sounds like you remember the exact day,
Yes.
right, sir? I imagine that was an important day to you, correct?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say important.
Well, it did cause you to be incarcerated, sir, right?
Right.
Where you've remained, correct?
Right.
And that was for your involvement in the McCormick homicide, right?
Yes.
When did they hit you with the Rothermel homicide?
2021.
Okay, so in 2020,
This what happens when you get too deep in them streets, bro. When you get too deep in them streets and ain't no way to get out, ain't no way to be free, bro, you gon' flip, bro. You gon' flip, bro. It's not no joke when you get in that courtroom and they say, and you a 30-year-old man and they say you got life in prison. Like, bro, life in prison is crazy. At any age, honestly. At any age, life in jail is crazy. So, niggas start flipping. Niggas start doing whatever the fuck they gotta do. It ain't about the gang. It ain't about the boys no more. It ain't about your family. Then it becomes about yourself. And these street situations always end up, they never end up successful. They never end up winning. It's always a loss at the end of the day, bro. Someone always go to jail, someone die. Or, relationships like this are just lost forever, bro.
you're facing an accessory after the fact charge for your involvement in the death of Charles McCormick, right?
Right.
And when they brought you in, you've agreed to cooperate, right?
Right.
But that didn't happen until 2022, correct?
Right.
That would have been after they put the second homicide on you, right?
Right.
Now, in the Rothermel homicide, you're aware that Dominique Varner originally was going to testify against you, right?
Right.
And your involvement in what you pled guilty to as accessory after the fact in the Rothermel killing was that you admit you gave money to Dominique Varner after knowing he had just been involved in the shooting and needed to get out of town.
Yes.
And you're willing to admit that, correct?
Yes.
You do not admit, you do not agree with Mr. Varner's claim that you provide.
Alright, now there's another video where he's actually snitching, bro. Ksoo dad says son is shooter. I want to hear that. Because he said his son was a shooter, bro. I want to see that, bro. I ain't watching the hour 47.
I'm throwing the entrepreneur event of the season. And you're invited. This is going to be my biggest book ever.
There, and I keep letting her down. Then my 6-year-old.
Testifying against not only co-defendants but family members.
Yes.
Why are you doing that?
Well, I have a number of reasons.
What are they?
I got some health issues. I got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old daughter. And, when my 8-year-old daughter asked me when I'm going to come take her to the daddy-daughter dance.
Objection, hearsay, relevance.
Overruled.
Can't.
When she asked me over each year when I'm going to come take her there, and I keep letting her down. Then my 6-year-old son, when he asked me if I'm gonna come to his football games, come take him fishing. My other 6-year-old, he asked me, when I'm gonna come see him, when he begging me, please come see me, Daddy. He wanna teach me how to play the game, but he don't know where I'm at. You know, things like that. My health issues.
What health issues do you have?
I have diabetic. I'm diabetic. I'm on high blood pressure. I suffer from congestive heart failure. I just found out June 25th that my kidneys is failing rapidly.
Has becoming a witness in this case negatively impacted your relationship with your entire family?
Well, I really don't have no more relationship with my family besides one person.
That's why this shit get cold, bro. That's why this shit get cold, bro. Because he said I have no relationship with my family, bro. So, he already felt like this before he was snitching, bro. He already had to feel like this shit, bro. This nigga cold.
So a part of your family completely cut you out?
Yeah.
When people know that you're cooperating, does that make it easier or harder for you when you're incarcerated?
Well, it make it harder for me.
What about when you get out?
Extremely harder.
Is cooperating in this case something that is easy for you to do?
Well, this is the most hardest decision I've had to make in my life.
The day that Charles McCormick was murdered on January 15, 2020, does that specific day hold any significance for you and your family?
Yes.
And why is that date significant in your mind?
It's the date that my son got killed.
Who was your son that got killed?
Willie Addison.
Is he your biological child?
No.
Do you still consider him to be your son?
Yes, I consider him to be my son.
Did Willie Addison have a nickname?
Yes.
What was that?
Luke.
Did
Look,
consider him
did they say his son got killed?
to be your son? Child?
No.
Is he your biological child?
Willie Addison. My son got killed.
Who was your son that got killed?
Willie Addison.
Is he your biological child?
No.
Do you still consider him to be your son?
Yes, I consider him to be my son.
Did Willie Addison have a nickname?
Yes.
What was that?
Lil Willie, Boss Goon.
Who?
Bro just out here telling everything. He said Lou Willie, Boss Goon. Like, nigga, what? I seen this shit online somewhere, bro.
After January 15th, 2020, you became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that recording.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
After January.
Nah, the snitch on your son is crazy. Bro, if I was in court and my dad snitched on me and I'm looking at this nigga, bro, I'm crashing out, bro. I'm already getting life. I'm crashing the fuck out, bro. Them niggas better, I don't know what's gonna happen in that courtroom, but they better do something. They better do something, because I'm going sick, boy. I swear to God.